A large crowd of protesters marched to the home of the UC San Diego Chancellor today. It's our top story on the 4. I'm Heather Myers.
I'm Marcella Lee. Carlo Cicchetto has the day off. These protesters are calling on the Chancellor to condemn the arrests made at the pro-Palestine encampments, to resign and divest funds to Israel.
CBS 8's Abby Black was at the protests, is here to explain their demands and the university's response. Abby.
Heather and Marcella, the crowd of pro-Palestine protesters started out small but grew as they marched for about 10 minutes to the Chancellor's home in La Jolla Farms, calling for amnesty from the arrests. It was peaceful, but not everyone was happy that the protesters were in their neighborhood.
More than 100 protesters, including UC San Diego students and faculty, marched from the North Campus to Chancellor Pradeep Khosla's home in La Jolla Farms.
UC out of Palestine!
They're calling on the Chancellor to resign and divest from companies contributing to or profiting from the Gaza war.
I doubt that the Chancellor will ever apologize.
This third-year PhD student declined to share their name, but told the crowd that they were one of the 64 people who were arrested on Monday after police dismantled the pro-Palestine encampments.
I was arrested this week while standing with my friends in support of justice in Palestine.
UC San Diego says that 40 students and staff were arrested. All are facing misdemeanor crimes that include unauthorized encroachment on public land, resisting arrest, UC San Diego curfew violations, and camping on campus. Protests continue throughout the week. Scripps Institute professor of oceanography B.T. Werner stood with the students today in solidarity. They, too, were arrested on Monday.
I am asking my colleagues at UCSD to join us here as we stand shoulder to shoulder with our students.
The sea of demonstrators calling for the Chancellor to drop the charges were met by a woman driving this black SUV. She drove back and forth, taunting the crowd.
Educate yourself about history, people. These guys are idiots.
Protesters also trying to keep this Israeli American at bay.
Free the hostages! Children!
While there was no response from the Chancellor outside of his home, protesters believe their voices will be heard.
I believe that we will win! I believe that.
The school says that it supports the right to free speech, but wants to ensure safety for all on campus. They said that the encampments eventually became a safety risk, noting that they found a black ninja-type sword while cleaning up the encampments.
Abby, what's the status of the students' court appearance, or the people that were arrested?
We asked several of those who were arrested, and they wouldn't give us the exact court date, only to say that they were in June. But we've also learned that the UC San Diego has not forwarded charges to the city attorney's office as of yet.